Okay, you guys asked, and it's finally time to come clean on what it is I do for work since I don't work a 9 to 5. I walked away from my corporate job to start working for myself. And basically, what I do in a nutshell is content creation, but it's not in the way that you guys are thinking. So, I do not film a day in the life. I don't go around filming every single thing that I do. I work with a lot of big brands like QVC, Shark, a lot of the big makeup brands, clothing companies, shoe companies, you name it, I've probably worked with them. Basically, the way that it works is I communicate with these brands on products that I'm genuinely interested in. Brands will send me their products and then I review those products. Why is this important? It's important because it completely changed marketing. So, the marketing that we are all familiar with looked like magazines, billboards, commercials, all of those things. The problem with that model is that they're not relatable, right? So, me seeing somebody in their 20s in a pair of jeans doesn't necessarily make me want to buy those jeans because it's not relatable to me, right? So, social selling is the new marketing, and I think is the coolest thing ever because it is a unique position for consumers to be able to make an informed decision on how they spend their hard-earned money. Brands will send me their products and then I make a video on those products. So for example, if I'm getting a pair of shoes from a company, then I will make a video on how the shoes feel. How do they wear? Are they washable? Do they fit narrow? Do they fit wide? Like all of the things that you wouldn't get from traditional marketing. And here's the caveat though, you guys, that does not mean that I get something from a brand and I review it because I have to review it or I'm being paid to review it. I never review anything that I do not genuinely love. And trust me, I am sent a lot of stuff. I do not film videos on everything that I get for that reason. There's sometimes where I get stuff and I just don't like the quality or I don't like the product, I don't think it's good, and I'm not going to put my name behind it. You're probably wondering, how do I make income from that? So I make income in a few different ways. One of them is retainer deals. So sometimes I will work with brands and they'll say, we'll pay you X amount of dollars for X amount of videos. And that's called a retainer deal. And then there's other cases where I make a retainer for making the video, but I also make commission on the video. So for every single item that I sell, I make a commission on. The beautiful thing is as a consumer, you're getting to see a real person with a real product and then make an informed decision on how you're going to spend your money. And I think that it is such a cool way of marketing and it just feels way more natural and it feels relatable. And here's a little glimpse of what I was sent over the last 3 days while I was at the LA event. And the shoes that are out of the box, I've already started filming. Everything in the box I still need to film. And then, of course, everything else in my studio that needs to be filmed.